Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video we are going to be looking at the messages for the month of October for the sign of Libra. So Libra, when I was shuffling your cards, I heard be the light, and I also got the sense that this begins at home. Begin at home, okay? This can mean a few different things. My guides keep saying chaotic. So my guides want to talk a little bit about, not in detail, but a lot of the channel messages that I've been receiving from them this month, for the month of October, we're talking about the chaos that's going on in the world around us. We're talking about the heavy, dense energy that's bringing us down or having us feel weighed down. There could be chaos going on in your own life. So this is what we were talking about. And my guide said begin at home. Okay? So there's so many different things that I could say for this. But just as we are told to take care of ourselves first, so we are better able to take care of others, right? You also need to be able to take care of your house first before we go out and, again, help others, right? So, now it doesn't necessarily have to just be your house, but there are some things that my guides want me to talk about in regards to that. So, my guides keep saying lighten it up, okay? We need to lighten it up. We need to take a step back and make sure that we are keeping our inner peace no matter what's going on around us. That's really important right now. So a lot of your cards are talking about keeping that peace, staying centered right now. That is a big message that they keep telling me. I keep channeling. So, they're saying take a deep breath. Where can I create peace? Where can I create peace? Within yourself and within your home, okay? And within your relationships as well. There are a lot of relationship cards, okay? So in the terms of creating peace within yourself, that's going to be different for everyone, right? We do have this lovely card, the chanting card. Maybe chanting works for you, but also maybe doing yoga, meditating, anything of that sort. Okay, for some of you, this is about dancing, and I'll talk about this briefly in a little bit. What do you need, Libra, to stay at peace within yourself, to feel good within your body? We do have the hydrate card, so it's important, if you feel guided, to hydrate right now and always, okay? Eating foods that aren't as dense. So this is coming up in a lot of my channelings right now. If you feel guided to eat more foods that are maybe fruits and vegetables, they're also showing me, for some of you, you might benefit from eating more brown rice as opposed to like carbohydrates, like bread and that sort of thing. But again, everyone's different, so only if this resonates with you, okay? So also with the dancing, I'm going to go back to that for a second. You do have 2 dance cards, so they're encouraging you to not only get movement in, but just have fun, okay? Even if things seem really bad right now in your life or in the world, where can you let in a little bit of fun, a little bit of lightness, they're saying. So this could be listening to your favorite music. This could be this card. I swear this card has come up for every single group. Watching a movie, because that's what I do. You know, if I'm feeling overwhelmed and I just need to shut my brain off, I will watch a movie, or I'll watch maybe a show that I like, okay? This is important for you right now to keep that inner peace, okay? So doing things that make you happy, having a good laugh. You know, my mom and I, there's a lot going on in the world that's really you know, stressing us out. And then we had some stuff happen in the house with the plumbing, and somebody posted something that was really funny. I won't talk about it, but it made my mom laugh so hard, a big hearty laugh, and that was nice to hear because we need that right now. So my guides, they always tell me, you know, you look for the silver lining of things, even bad things. Is there a silver lining from it? Okay, to a certain degree, of course. And in this case, is there something that you can even laugh at? Even laughing at yourself or something. I almost tripped today, and yeah, I can't even be upset or frustrated. It's just like, yeah, that would happen to me today, you know? So trying to make light of a situation, obviously that's not going to be for every situation, but in the case of our plumbing going awry, making light of that situation, absolutely. Now, another area in your home, this could be any area actually, but they kind of made me feel that maybe making a space for yourself where you can have some peace. And this doesn't have to be a meditation room, but that's kind of the vibe that I was getting. Even if it's just like decorating your bedroom a little bit and having peace and quiet there, or having like a patio chair outside with a little table beside it so you can go outside and sip your coffee, that sort of thing. Is there somewhere in your house that brings you peace, or is the most peaceful? Can you spend more time in it, or even just spending like 15 minutes a day in it just to kind of decompress after this? And they're also showing me this could just be your bathtub and having like an Epsom salt bath or a bubble bath. We need this really badly, okay? We need this really badly right now, they're telling me, to have that peace within us, okay? So another area that we can focus on in our home or within our circle is definitely our connections with people. So we do have the family card, okay? So taking this time to connect with your family. With the forgiveness card, I'm not feeling forgiveness for this, although forgiveness could be beneficial when helping, working with connections with other people. Maybe there needs to be some forgiveness in some areas, even just if there's been any tension within the family, if you feel comfortable talking to them about it and saying, you know what, here, this is how I feel, and having that conversation. And you might be surprised how the other person reacts. Like, there's so much going on, and this is embarrassing, but on the weekend I had a big freak out and I yelled at my dad, and it was not nice. I was not nice to him at all. My guys are making me laugh because I was a bit ridiculous, but it wasn't really about my dad. It wasn't. So later on, we came home, we were out, and I said, Dad, I'm sorry. You know, there's so much going on right now, and this is how I feel, and this is why I freaked out at you, right? And he's just like, come here, give me a hug, kind of thing, right? So if we can maybe have those conversations to build that, maybe build up our connections. But also what I'm getting is just like hugging each other, cuddling, cuddling your kids, cuddling your family members. If you do that, like my family, we're not really big cuddlers or that huggy, but if I'm really feeling down and I'm having a hard time, my mom will be like, come here, come here, and then she'll just kind of like play with my hair. So connections with family, I mean, obviously this is going to be different for everyone, right? Libra, you might be completely fine with your family, and this doesn't have to be like you need to repair anything. Absolutely not. This could be you just taking the time to have like a board game night or something and having that reconnection and bringing in that fun, because there's just so much going on, right? Now, you do have spend time with friends, and then this card I always take of like spending time with friends or exchanging gifts with friends. It doesn't have to be about actually exchanging gifts, but spending time with those people who you really love, who you enjoy their company, that's really important right now. With this card, the girl's crying and she's giving her a birthday cake. So what I'm getting here is, if someone in your life is having a rough time and there's something that you can do to help them, even if it's just like baking them cookies or heading over to their house and talking with them. Of course, with different restrictions with COVID, that might be difficult. Even just calling them or texting them to check up on them. If there's something that you can do, absolutely. And you feel guided to do it as well, because I know that some people are having a really tough time right now and you might not have the energy to give back to others. And that's why we need to take care of ourselves first, so that we can do things like that, right? So, for example, with my mom, she did the majority of the cleanup because we only had one shop back, right? For when we had the mess with our plumbing. So what could I do, you know? The next day while she was doing that, okay, well, what does she need help with around the house so that she has less things to do, right? That's kind of an example. So maybe if you know that somebody is running late and they're busy cleaning up their breakfast mess or something like that, or if your spouse or your parent or someone, they need to have clothes, like their laundry done, but you know they're working the late shift tonight or something, maybe doing it for them. It could be such like a small thing, but it means a lot to others. Another example that they're giving me is when I was working before, when I came home, I was exhausted, absolutely exhausted. So sometimes my mom would make me dinner. And like I eat very, very differently than my parents. But she kind of knew what I liked, and she would put it on so that when I came home, I had a hot meal for me, right? So it was really nice. She didn't have to, but that made me feel so good, because then I didn't have to do all of this other cooking after doing, you know, having that rough day at work, okay? So that's what they're kind of saying here. There's different ways that you can do this. There's different people that you can focus on. If there's someone who's really, really struggling and you don't know how to help them, ask your angels and guides to help you. Because even with my parents, like, I thought, what can I do? I don't have a lot of money to give them. What can I do? And my angels and guides, they showed me a few things. Like, hey, what about this? What about that? Right? That's what I'm getting here. Okay, we also have spent time with animals. So having that time to connect with others, they're kind of making me feel like if you spent more time with your pet during the lockdowns and then all of a sudden you went back to work, maybe taking some extra time, they're saying like even 15 minutes just to cuddle your pet, or go for an extra walk or something that you know that they would enjoy doing. Easy as that. With my cat, she just likes having her chin scratched. She doesn't like being touched anywhere else doing that, so I started doing that a little bit more. And I started brushing her, even though she hates it, but giving her a treat afterwards. And because sometimes her fur can get matted in the back. So I started doing that, and now she starts coming to me more, right? So I'm kind of doing some things that she enjoys. And we have that connectedness now. Not that we didn't before, but it's a deeper connection now. Okay? What can you do, Libra, within yourself and within your home, within your space, that you can bring peace in? They're showing me the word aromatherapy. You could be listening to those, I think they're Tibetan bowls. I don't know. I can't remember. Listening to those, or even on YouTube, they have music that can help clear energy. This could be burning a candle, burning sage. Like, what can you do within your house to bring in that peace? Okay? That's it. That's all they're telling me. Because again, this is up to you. Things are going to be different for you. You do have the growth card. So especially with the quest card, to me the quest is like, okay, we're making a choice between one or the other. Okay? Choose peace always, they're saying. Choose peace always. If you are watching my channel, they're saying you are of love and light, because that has always been my intention. Be the light. Continue to be the light, Libra, right? There is tremendous growth. You have been growing and learning this entire time. There is tremendous growth when we focus on our peace more than anything. Okay? There is power in keeping your own peace. So you help yourself be at peace, and you help those around you if you can, if you feel guided to. Okay? Help them find their peace too, even if it's just sending them a funny picture so that they can laugh even just for a moment. Okay? Now, I was wondering why this card came out. This card always makes me feel that something is coming in quickly. If you can find your peace throughout the darkness, if you can find your peace and your light throughout the darkness, growth is going to happen quickly. Things are going to shift quickly. Okay? This message is pretty much through all of the zodiac signs, with yours being like slightly different, only slightly. Okay? Some of you may be feeling broken and battle worn right now. If you're watching the news with all the chaos and everything, you might feel worn out. Keep going. Keep going. Keep focusing on you and your inner light and shining that onto others. And watch how quickly your life changes. Okay? You're giving me chills. And you do have the pathway card. To me, this is all about your life path, heading in that, they're saying in the right direction, heading towards your life purpose or working on your life purpose. Change is coming. You have the change card on the bottom of the deck. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. That might be something that someone needs to hear. The patience card was underneath that, okay? Let go. With this card, I'm definitely feeling that let go. Surrender any situations that you have no idea how to help, all right? Surrender it to God. Surrender it to your angels and guides, to the universe, whatever you believe in, whomever you believe in, okay? Surrender it to God and keep your peace, okay? And when you receive those intuitive nudges, then you know when to take action and what action to take. Because you might be feeling that you have absolutely no idea where to go from here, okay? The last thing they want me to say is you have the Angel of Strength card and the Magician in the Mirror card, and they were both sideways. To me, this could either be potential energy or energy that's coming soon. You already have the strength that you need, and you already have the ability to create the life that you desire. Okay? You do. Keep the peace. Spread your light, Libra, and watch things change very, very quickly. Okay? I'm excited to see what happens after the month of October. They keep having me say, have a magical month of October, all right? But my guides are saying it all depends on you, though, Libra. It all depends on you. So, I have no doubt that my fellow Librans will spread their light and continue to do so. I mean, you already have been. You have been your whole damn life, they're saying. So you have nothing to worry about, all right? If you need any help, ask your angels and guides for assistance. They are here for this, okay? The last thing they want me to say is you came here for this, Libra. So don't get discouraged. It's easy to get discouraged right now, but you came here for this. Everything will be revealed shortly. Just find your inner peace. Reconnect to that inner peace if you felt that you've gotten out of balance, okay? Take a breather, take a pause. Cuddle an animal that has paws. That's what they said. It's time to move forward, okay? All right, Libra, enjoy your month of October. Happy birthday to all of my October Libras. And hopefully I see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.